Yeah, I mean, definitely. I think, I fought for every point, and I can't be sad about that, like, I'm not God. I can't win every match. So I just have to, like, take that into account and know that it would be nice to win the tournament, but that's, like, really special, and I can't, like, think of myself to try to win the Grand Slam at the start of the year every time. And for me, I feel like I grew a lot in this match. The last match that I played in New York, I think I had a completely different attitude. So I'm really happy with, of course I lost, but I'm happy with how it went.
Okay.
And a lot of what we were talking about last year was sort of how you react to losses and how losses feel for you. I'm wondering if you did anything before starting this season to sort of prepare for what losing could feel like, or to sort of prepare for these feelings. Because you seem to be handling it pretty well now. I'm just wondering what you sort of, if it's not that people prepare to lose necessarily, but what if you did, thought about what that would mean for you if and when it happens.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I just kind of go back to the basics. Like, I'm at this point where I think everyone that plays me is prepared for that. And like Wim shows me videos, but they always play better when they play against me. So I I take that into account, and I also know that, like, there are days that I'm gonna have bad days and there are days that I'm gonna have great days, and it's always random and I never know, but no matter what happens for me, I just want to leave the court knowing that I fought for every point. And today, of course, there are things that I felt I could improve on, but even with that, I had 2 match points, and I think that's something that I can, be proud of myself for.
You mentioned this the other day as well, that people play, differently against you than other people. Curious, is that flattering, frustrating? Like, how do you take it on that? Like, Serena's also talked about that a lot as well.
Honestly, I don't know if it's flattering, but I think they just have to. You know what I mean? It's more of like a survival thing. And I don't know. I also feel that way when I play against like Kvitova or something. Like, I feel like I have to make this serve or else she's gonna do something. So I also felt that way when I played against Amanda just now, which is really awesome because she's so young, and I'm excited to see where her game takes her. But yeah, I think that's the part of tennis that makes it really exciting.
Okay, we'll do last English question in the room, Ben.
You talk about what your sort of schedule you want to do this season is. I know you talk about wanting to play more or less tournaments, and give a sense of what maybe you're playing anything before Indian Wells, let's say.
Um, Honestly, I'm not so sure right now. Like, I'm kind of just settling in what just happened. But yeah, I guess I'll just think about it a lot and try to understand my body more, because I feel when I suddenly play a lot of matches, I kind of get a little like niggle here and there, which I'd love to prevent. So I'm not sure if it's something I have to do more during practice and training, or if I just have to play more matches.
Okay, we're going to switch online now.
We'll start with Willie from ESPN.
Hi, Naomi. You've spoken a lot about your learning experience, and you referenced the U.S. Open a few minutes ago. What do you think you've learned about yourself, and what's best for you in the last several months?
Oof. I'm not really sure, to be honest. I think what's best for me, you know, I've been kind of meditating-ish. I wouldn't want to say it's the full meditative state, but I've been writing in a journal, trying to like figure out what my goals are and what I want to accomplish in this career, because, you know, I'm here right now at the Australian Open, but you never know when it's going to be your last one. And playing in Rod Laver every time is something that I don't want to take for granted. And playing in the big stadiums is really special. So I just feel like I have to shift my mentality more and, of course, be more grateful for the things that I've accomplished and the things that I want to accomplish.
We'll take our next question online from Reach PLC, Yasmin.
Hi Naomi, just touching on that, when you compare how you felt after your US Open loss to today, how much can you see your mindset has changed, and are you proud of yourself for managing to do that, especially in such a short amount of time?
Yeah, I would definitely say I'm proud of myself for this. Though to me, it didn't feel like a short amount of time. It felt like, ages ago. But yeah, I think that this for me is the biggest step, even though I lost. I think I was really focused throughout the entire match and I didn't have a dip, so that's really good, But yeah, I hopefully, as the season continues, I'll be able to keep this up and get even better at it.
Our last question in English online comes from Courtney from WTA.
Nice sweater.
Yeah, I'm catching up. But I'm curious for you, Naomi. You mentioned in the past that sometimes when you lose, that it's a big old thing. It's a headline. It's all this sort of stuff, and that could kind of get into your head. Do you feel a little bit like this one and your performance in Australia on a whole was just about tennis? That there isn't really a narrative to it? That yeah, it was a tennis match, and simple as that.
I mean, to me, it's always a tennis match, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like the outside stuff comes after, but it's funny, like, the first thing that I'll probably do when I look at my phone is delete Instagram and Twitter, and then I probably won't re-download it for a couple weeks, but, I don't know. To me, it's exciting, not the loss itself, but, like, the person I lost to, because it's like showing the growth of tennis. And I feel like now I'm in this position where if I lose to someone, it might make a headline, but I also think it kind of grows more superstars, and I feel like that's good for the game, So it's kind of like everything's coming in full circle.
It's inspiring for all you guys out there that want to do something and want to be the best that you can be. Just never give up, because you never know what can happen. You never know who you can inspire and who you can influence.